What's up, everybody? We are in the Florida Keys today on Big Coppitt Key. This is just outside of Key West. It's just a little bit north or east of Key West. We're going to drive around and show you guys this place. We're close enough to Cuba here where we can get Cuban radio stations. And a lot of the stuff in the Cuban radio stations isn't copyrighted. It's in another language also. So I think we can listen to Cuban radio during this video. You guys always wonder, why don't you play music during the videos? Because you get a copyright strike. What? Una campaña donde realmente nos dimos de cuenta de que hay un hambre de madre. So we're on Monroe County, Florida. Here in this southern tip of the Keys, we're actually closer to Cuba than we are to Naples. I mean, to give you an idea of how close we are to Cuba, some spots are about 90 miles from here to Cuba. And that's the phrase 90 miles is actually very common amongst Cuban Americans into relationship of how close Cuba is to Florida. So in the case of
and it's 90 miles to the Malecon, right?
Yeah, 90 miles to Malecon or Varadero, so roughly 90 miles depending on what point to point. But it's just interesting how, like right now we're in Florida, but we're actually closer to Cuba than we are to Naples, where we grew up. It's odd. It's really odd. It's a very odd thing if you think about it. But as Cubans know, it's geographically very close, but so far in another sense that most Cubans will probably never be able to return to our country. This guy's from New York. Something, well, you know, like look how far New York is. And you can just go to New York. But Cuba being right there, you can't go to it. It's a very difficult thing for Cubans. I've had people who are rude tell you in their rude way to return. And I really wish I could. But Cubans are not able to do that. All the other Central American people are able to return to their country of origin, either to save money in the United States to return to their country. But Cubans are the only ones who don't have that option to return. It's so close and so far that it's agonizing, really, to think that Cuba's right there. Like, if it wasn't for these, you know, the governments and their oppressions and their laws and regulations, why can't I go visit my family? It's right there, you know? I mean, I can get on a boat right here in Key West, and in 2 hours I'm in Fort Myers Beach. Get on a boat in Key West, and in 2 hours I'm in Fort Myers Beach. Why can't I get on a boat and in 2 hours be in Cuba with my family, you know? Like, politics are the lowest, and people are so into their politics, you know? It means so much to them, but in reality, politics are the filthiest thing on the face of this earth. People are so passionate about their political views, but, you know, my family right now, I can get on a boat right now. And in 2 hours, I'm in Fort Myers Beach, back in the area where I live in. 2 hours. Yeah, I could go do that. I could go do that job. I should go do that job and then come back to the Keys. Want to do that? Get on a boat. How much does it cost? You figure out how much it would cost?
It leaves at like 4:30.
It leaves at 4:30?
Yeah.
So I can. How much does it cost though? The cost. What's it actually cost to do it?
Like $100.
It wouldn't pay off. It wouldn't be worth it.
Exactly.
I'm saying it wouldn't be worth it. Go do the job and then come back. Yeah, that's a really cool idea though. Like okay, in Key West you don't need a car. It's like New York City, you don't need a car.
Yeah.
Why, instead of driving all the way over here, Why don't we just have somebody drop us off in Fort Myers Beach, and we can come spend the day in Key West and then just come back?
And then we can do walk arounds.
Yeah.
We'll do a drive around today.
Why haven't we done
we're
that?
right there.
We're here, yeah.
Yeah, we're here, so we'll do drive arounds because this needs to get done drive around.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll come back with the stabilizer and walk around all day.
Mm-hmm. Bro, look at that freaking step side.
Yeah.
A lot of jacked up trucks.
Like round trip, I think it's like 170 a person.
Yeah. So if I come by myself, it's cheaper. Okay, I can do that.
No.
Well, why not? What's wrong with me coming to keep it myself? I don't understand.
Oh.
Hmm?
Remember the last time you were in Key West?
I was attacked by a herd of fucking geese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is why I'll be with you.
You didn't protect me, by the way.
No.
Big Coppitt distribution pump station. There's a part of this island where the streets are not dead end. I love how you started showing bubblegum in the middle of the video. How rude.
Yeah.
Lamborghini right there, bro.
I do what I can.
You don't. Like, stop showing bubblegum in my video. It's disrespectful. Okay, this looks kind of good.
Yeah. Is that the power station?
I'm not sure what the crap it is. It looks ghetto as crap, bro. Why is there a camper parked in even the
There's a camper parked in front of a business.
It's bad out here. Like, the housing situation here is no joke, bro.
Yep.
It really, it's not. The furniture situation is good. You can get used furniture for free. But the housing, it's really...
I don't know if you'd want something that's been out in the curb for 3 days.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that little shotgun. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
No, see, like, for affordable options for building something in our house.
That's what I pretty much want.
Oh, I would love a little shotgun. And we can build that with nothing. Like,
Exactly.
I
don't want stilts. I just want like a little
Key West
shotgun.
shotgun. Yeah, look at that. Like a little Key West shotgun.
But I want it a little wider though.
I don't care how wide it is. But it's interesting how, you know, why can't I can literally get on a boat here and in 2 hours be in Fort Myers? Why can't I get on a boat here and in 2 hours be with my family? You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it trips me up. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. It aggravates me.
There's cruise ships that go to Havana.
There are.
Just have your family going to Havana.
Right now, there's nothing going to Cuba. You can't even send medicine right now. It's aggravating. Like, I don't even like to think about it. Because when I think about it, the feelings that come up just bother me a lot. To the point, why are there so many Chevy trucks here, bro?
They like Chevys.
Bro, like, look at the Chevy trucks everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And Fords, too. Like, what's up with all these old trucks here, man? When we bought our truck, we should have looked in the Ford. Well, I did. Remember the guy that had the van and the floor keys? But I'm a truck guy. I don't like vans.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I don't like the feelings I get and the thoughts that come in my mind when I think about that. Like, literally, what prevents me from just getting on a boat and seeing my family? Like, I should be able to just get on a boat and go see my family. Why not? You know what I mean? Why can't I just get on a boat and go see my family right now? And spend the weekend with them and then come back over here? Why not? You know? Literally, nothing prevents you from doing it. Other than the politics which people are so proud of, but are really just disgusting, really, if you think about it. You know? Oh, crap, like, my family's over there freaking starving right now. I can't send them medicine. It's not my family's fault that the governments can't get along. Like, it's your beef. Why do I have to suffer? You know, like, why do I have to pay for your beef? Like, why do me and my family have to suffer because you have a problem? That's your problem. That's not my problem. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It ain't my beef. It's your beef. But why do you have to politicize my family's, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now.
Yeah.
But that just goes to show how dirty politics are. And that what really prevents me from, instead of going north to Fort Myers on a boat in 2 hours being there, what really prevents me from going south and seeing my family?
Like you have aunts, uncles, a grandparent in Cuba.
My grandpa.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I haven't seen my grandpa in like freaking, I don't know, 15, I don't know how many years even at this point. I can't remember.
10 years.
10 years since I seen my grandpa. Bro, get on a freaking boat and you're there in 2 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, it's aggravating. It really is. Like, I should literally be able at 3 in the afternoon to get on a boat in Key West, have dinner with my grandpa tonight, and then come back home and be back home. And
Yeah.
No, it's not like that. Yeah, people want to shove their politics down your throat to make absolutely no sense in any way possible.
Yep.
I just think a little bit more outside the box in that.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And in theory, what would happen if, look at the pigeons.
Uh-huh.
Are they racing pigeons or scrubs? In theory, what would happen if you did that? Like, if I just got on a boat and just drove to Cuba, you'll be intersected by the Coast Guard probably. On the American side or on the Cuban side?
Well, you wouldn't, probably on the Cuban side. Well, the American you can go into international waters and it's not a problem.
So the Cuban government can arrest you for violating their maritime laws?
Apparently.
That would be the issue. And then when you got back to the United States would have an issue with you trying it to begin with. So you'd have trouble on both sides of that.
Yep.
How would they know? I guess the Cuban Coast Guard and American Coast Guard communicate.
I don't know.
How would they know? If I just drove right now a boat straight to Cuba, when I got to, before you got to Cuba, you would be intersected by the Cuban Coast Guard. There's no doubt about that. There's almost no chance you'd get away with it.
Yeah.
Because they're watching you before you get there. They're already. You couldn't just drive a boat to Cuba.
No. I like that purple.
Purple rain.
No, purple with a white in a tropical sense. Yeah.
It's okay. I like the baby blues more.
I know.
Cuba, man.
You'll always win out.
Stucco. I love these old stucco Florida houses. Something about stucco Miami.
You see how they have a small house and then a huge garage?
Yeah. I like that. It looks horrendous, but it functions.
You need sometimes you just need functionality.
When affordability is crunched, yeah. Look at the roof height on that house. It's like, you'd have to like lower your head just to walk through there.
Yeah, my dad wouldn't have been able to walk in the house.
So how do we get out of here? Here. This don't look all that pretty. This looks kind of like run down and hood looking. It's still expensive, but it has like, I don't know how to say it. Don't put your dog.
Yeah.
You caught that?
Yeah.
Put your dog. Get in my tank.
Yeah.
Yep. See, that's already bad right there. When you go into a neighborhood and you can tell that there's a dispute between neighbors before you even get in the neighborhood. Like, I ain't even seen a person, you can already, look how ghetto. There's some, like, ghetto island hood stuff going on out here.
Yeah.
Like, ghetto hood island.
Remember our old trailer? My dad almost was at the ceiling. I think there was, like, 1 inch, like, spare.
Yeah. Definitely interesting. Let's get to the Key West area. So I guess the problem would be when you got to Cuba, you would be intercepted by the Cuban Coast Guard. There's no way you're just gonna drive a boat straight to
That's what year is that?
That little mobile home right there?
No, the Escort.
Oh, I'm not sure. Dude, that mobile home was so ugly and trashy. And I bet it's probably more than what we can afford.
Yeah.
Remember, you're like, look at that piece of crap mobile home.
Oh, you can't afford that.
Oh, we can't afford that. These island prices make no sense, bro. It'll make no sense to me, brother. It'll make no sense to me, brother. It'll make no sense to me. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that would be the problem. So the Cuban Coast Guard, they'd have the ability to arrest you for violating the maritime laws.
Yeah.
They'd probably give you, what, 5 years?
Yeah.
And there's no chance you're just going to drive to Cuba with a boat and they're going to, like, stop you.
No.
And then once you're there, what do you do with your boat? That's the thing. You would get caught eventually. You'd have to basically be willing to give up your boat. They'd definitely confiscate your boat. There's no doubt about that. So you'd have to have a boat cheap enough to where you could discard it, but expensive enough. You couldn't hide a boat in Cuba. Your boat would be cheap enough to where you could discard it, but expensive enough to make the trip.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't be able to. What? Let's say if you're
the motors would be so much.
Well, the thing is, where do you put a boat in Cuba? How do you hide a boat in Cuba? You don't.
You can't.
You can't hide a boat in Cuba. There's nowhere to hide it.
Exactly.
Like, let's say like you had a warrant and you decided, okay, I'm gonna risk flying this boat into Cuba. For some reason, the Coast Guard misses you.
Flying a boat into Cuba?
Yeah, like you just hit the water and just go.
Driving.
Yeah, drive a boat. Yeah, well, same thing. Fly in the sense that you'd be like running there as quick as possible. Like you would not. Let's say right now you got a warrant and you're gonna get like 20 years in the United States. So you're like, okay, I'm gonna risk getting to Cuba. And it's just by mere luck, the Coast Guard isn't able to stop you before you get to land. That boat could, in theory, try to drive back to the United States. Like if your buddy was gonna like drive you there and then drive you back. The Dry Tortugas, I would love to go there. I guess, like, let's say your buddy's got a really fast boat. You got a warrant, you need to get to Cuba. You get on a boat, boom, drop you off in Cuba. If your boat's fast enough, you can outrun the Cuban Coast Guard. Their boats are not all that impressive, from what I've heard.
Yeah. But
the Cuban Coast Guard, they don't respect your life. Like, they'll handle you, like, right on the spot, too. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
But, I guess if your boat is fast enough, you could drop somebody off in Cuba. Is that like a military base? It looks so hood and abandoned. And there's like trees growing on the roof. That'd be awesome to explore that right there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Very interesting questions.
Yeah.
Very risky no matter what.
Yeah.
I sure as crap ain't trying it. Alright guys, checking out from the Florida Keys.
Yeah.
Go visit my grandpa. Not.